Listen carefully, because this is what's ruining everything for you, and nobody's talking about it loud enough. You're staring at a world that promises freedom, but chains you with empty systems. You want impact. You want change. You're fed up watching capital flow into safe, sterile investments, while real transformation struggles to find its fuel. Yet here's what's blowing wide open right now. Microfinance projects are pulling in big capital like never before, and not because they're trendy or a feel-good gamble. This is a seismic shift, fueled by raw demand for something markets have long ignored. Authentic, scalable solutions that uplift the forgotten billions and make serious returns. Here's the brutal truth. Most investors are stuck in their comfort zones, betting on the usual suspects, afraid to confront the chaotic human reality behind big numbers. But microfinance destroys that illusion. Its raw human potential broken loose. It surfaces the courage of entrepreneurs in the unseen corners of the world, where access to capital isn't a privilege, it's a lifeline. And because these projects are anchored in communities, they generate layers of impact you can't fake or automate. Real economic growth, better lives, unleashed creativity. Make no mistake, the risks are visceral. These aren't safe bets. But that's why the rewards, financial and transformational, are soaring. If you're a founder or investor still asking why, intently, here's the first shocking secret. Microfinance attracts massive capital because it solves a gap that traditional markets can't touch. And in doing so, it pioneers a new capitalism rooted in connection, not just competition. Forget shallow CSR schemes or hollow ESG stamps slapped on dull portfolios. This is deep systemic change that hits the nerve of what the world desperately needs. The empowerment of individuals who become economic engines. The overlooked billions are not liabilities. They are the most powerful opportunity for those willing to act decisively, with guts, and with a hunger for systemic disruption. Now here's exactly how to seize it. Don't make the mistake of treating microfinance as charity or a side project. You must approach it with the precision of a seasoned impact investor. Build partnerships directly with those on the ground. Integrate technology to increase transparency and scalability, and embed accountability that cannot be gamed. Focus on networks of trust that amplify human agency, not just cash flow. Identify founders who embody relentless self-overcoming, those who break norms every day, transforming local realities into replicable, growth-ready ventures. Demand data that proves impact and profitability side by side, because one without the other kills the sustainability of the entire movement. If your capital only feeds the status quo, you're complicit in stagnation. Here's what most don't grasp, but you must own. Microfinance's magnetic pull on capital is unstoppable because it is a rebellion against the myth of isolation that's crippled global progress. It's the live wire connecting the few capable to the many waiting to be freed. Your mission, yes, yours, is to become that crucial link. Stop sitting on the sidelines criticizing or doubting. Tap into this raw, restless energy flooding global markets. Channel your capital to forge autonomous networks. Founders, investors, builders locked in relentless synergy, not vague alliances or fragile deals. This is the heartbeat of new capitalism that demands you act as a liberator and architect of the future, not a passive spectator. You want specifics? Build due diligence frameworks obsessed with relationship metrics, not just spreadsheets. Measure resilience, adaptability, and social cohesion alongside profits. Deploy capital in tranches tied to milestones that deeply matter. Real job creation, women's economic empowerment, climate resilience. Use your influence to design financial instruments that reward impact velocity, not just capital velocity. Leverage blockchain, AI-driven verification, and open data to annihilate old opacity and laziness. Bind yourself to the relentless pursuit of dynamic meritocracy, where trust and power flow only to the able and the aligned. Don't settle for standard impact investing talk. This is a call to obliterate illusions of normalcy. This is the fight for absolute freedom. Freedom from inherited systems that crush ambition and life itself. Microfinance at scale is not a niche anymore. It is the front line of conscious capitalism that refuses to compromise. The question is not why it attracts big capital, but why aren't you pouring your best muscle into it yet? Here's your last firing order. Stop being isolated, stop being unclear, stop being safe. Align with the rare few who see this horizon blazing. Move capital faster, smarter, fiercer. Become the link that frees not a million, but millions. Because when the few who dared to transcend boundaries ignite the many, Nothing can stop the revolution of real change. Be relentless. Be ferocious. Be the reason microfinance becomes the unstoppable force that reshapes the whole damn system.